In 2022...
Shelton, do not eat the cat treats.
Oh, God. Alrighty.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
Oh, hi.
Hi, welcome to Show Up Loud. I'm Emily.
I'm Ash.
And we're not two concert-obsessed besties this week because I have a special guest.
Hi.
This is my child, Ash.
Hi. I'm here.
And I brought Ash in because we are going to talk about MGK Day.
Yay.
Which we went to together.
That was literally probably one of the best times of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit of history about what MGK Day is.
So every year in Cleveland, where MGK was born and raised.
I don't think he was born there. I think he just was raised there for some of his life. He wasn't born there.
Oh. Where was he born?
I don't fucking know.
Anyway, so
yeah, so in Cleveland, where MGK kind of grew up.
He has a club there too.
You're talking about the 27 Club, the coffee shop?
Yeah, it's a club. Why would it be called the 27 Club if it wasn't?
I mean, it's a coffee shop though.
Okay. Anyway, so every year he hosts kind of a get together, a weekend thing. And just kind of parties out, be like, oh my God, I'm great. And he is great.
He does some free shows. And the whole history behind it, though, is that in...
Girl tried to tell me to do history.
2020... You do... Anyway. In 2022, during his mainstream sellout tour, he sold out the Cleveland Browns Stadium. And the mayor of Cleveland announced that day to be MGK Day in Cleveland.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
So he decided to use that kind of for good and do
a fundraiser,
charity fundraiser based event where, all of his fans could come and get a free show and donate school supplies for kids in Cleveland. And in other years, they've done other sorts of charity things. I think last year they did a sandwich making thing for people who needed food.
Mm-hmm. I did not know this.
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, he's cool, so he does it.
Yeah, so that's kind of the background of it. So I went and saw him on the mainstream sellout tour, but I didn't go to Cleveland for that. I just saw him locally. And then with MGK Day and the date that it is, I kind of thought I would never go to MGK Day. So MGK Day is on your birthday.
Yes, my birthday is MGK Day, August 13th. And I one year was just I really want to go to MGK Day for my birthday. But that year we couldn't because we had already had we had a different concert.
Oh. No, I know what it is, honestly. If you want to really get real with it.
Money.
The amount of money that we would spend on your dance camp.
Oh yeah, we were spending over $2,000 a summer just for me to go over $2,000 a summer. Okay. Over $2,000 just for the year, for the season of dance, and then
$3,000 to $5,000 for the
summer trip. For a summer dance intensive. And this year I quit chorus. This year I quit dance, so we had enough money to do MGK Day.
More things, yeah, and MGK Day was one of those.
Yeah, and we were honestly on the fence for a little bit.
God, we were. I can't believe we...
You wanted to go see...
I wanted to see Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and he was touring in our area at that time.
Yeah.
And she was so on the fence, and I was like, well, yeah, there's going to be other MGK days, but we don't know if there's going to be other Lil Wayne days. But then you were just like, I'd rather go see MGK.
Yeah, and that was the best decision ever.
Yes.
Because honestly, if we hadn't gone to MGK Day, I just can't believe the idea even.
Yeah.
Because it was such a good experience that to miss that would have been devastated.
Yeah, I would have actually cried real tears and saw like all the posts and stuff.
Well, that was the thing, is like all the years
The FOMO.
all the years before, I did have the FOMO because I would be on Twitter while other people were sharing all their stuff from it. So I was like, no, I finally need to go. I need to experience it. And really the main thing for me that had been holding out is not just money, but also, knowing it's your birthday. So I really wanted it to be up to you because I don't want to go away for your birthday if you're not interested.
And this year for my birthday, she called it my real teenage birthday when I actually turned into a teenager. Because I guess 13 isn't a teenager.
I mean, it is, but I think more like the starting high school part of it.
Yeah. And she just really wanted it to be special. And we both had, like, she had never gone, even though, like, she's been knowing about it for a long time. And the fact that I really wanted to go, I guess, kind of pushed it a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And again, with dance, we had a lot of extra, just like
a lot more money to do trips and stuff like that. Yeah. So we booked everything. We went to Cleveland for the weekend, and it was magical.
It was magical.
It was really magical. So let's start with kind of the beginning. So
Day one. 5-hour drive. It was more like 6 hours because of like how we were like taking stops and stuff. And like, no one can go through a 5-hour drive without stopping to get some water.
Yeah, or at least you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. You would actually fucking die.
And
it was kind of hot out too. It was like boiling.
Why was it so hot that weekend?
It's August.
Oh, it was.
It was like, why is it so hot in August in America, in New York?
Why? I don't know.
So we get there, and did we go to our hotel? No, we didn't go to our hotel.
We did. We went to our hotel and we changed so fast.
Oh, yeah, we went to our hotel for like 15 minutes, not even, and changed. And then we went to our first concert, which actually wasn't free. But
that one was not free, but it was really affordable.
Yeah, so it was less like a concert and more like a hangout.
Oh my God, it was so
like
cool. So he called it XXCon for XX.
Because it's like a convention or whatever. Because you know how conventions are all about one thing, like, I don't know, FurryCon.
FurryCon is your example?
Yeah, because like they just go and do furry things, like VidCon, like a whole bunch of YouTubers do stuff, just YouTuber stuff. It's like MGK people just do a whole bunch of MGK stuff for a weekend. That's why it's called XXCon. So we waited all day. I think we got there at around noon.
It was after that, because I remember we were later than I wanted to
1
be.
p.m. noon.
1:30 maybe.
Okay, we got to line, and we immediately started yapping with this one girl. And the vibes were just amazing. There was so many nice people.
Like, waiting in line there was just, everybody was so nice. Everything was comfy. They actually had water, like, that we could get over at the thing.
They got, like, a big jug of water, like, how sports events.
Which was good because it was boiling.
Yeah.
We had to get the umbrella.
Oh, yeah, we had to get an umbrella because the sun was beaming down on us and murdering us.
It really was. You got
Liberty. Liberty was so
Yes,
sweet.
Liberty was the one that we were hanging out with in line.
Liberty, if you're watching this, then you're the best person ever. So she waited in line with us. She kind of just was like, just talked with us and made the wait less long.
Yeah.
And we kind of tried to stick with her.
Sorry for leaving you.
Sorry, we're so sorry. I almost blacked out.
Yeah, we'll get there though.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
So then they let us start to like line up by the gate, like when we all bunched in and we moved up.
And then we got some Pepsis, which was literally a saving grace because we hadn't eaten or drinking anything since we left the house, basically.
No, we ate on the thruway.
On the thruway?
On our drive. We ate at one point.
On our drive?
At one point during the day.
It had still been 6 hours now.
Oh, no, by this point, it had probably been over that.
Yeah, it's still been a long time since we eaten. And we had Pepsis, and that saved me. Mm-hmm. And we stood at the gate for, I want to say, like an hour.
It was pretty long.
Yeah. I met a TikToker that we don't need to get into.
So then they get ready to open those gates.
Everyone starts screaming, bro, and pushing and shoving.
It was crazy. So you're going ahead of me or whatever, and I'm trying not to lose you.
Because I'm small, and basically my power is that I can squeeze through and get ahead of people because I'm tiny and it's not going to bother people
Yeah.
as if I was like a big beefy man.
So they had these like 2 lanes for us to go through for the pit.
And we had bracelets basically, so it was like, oh, I've been waiting all day type bracelets. And they were like, we need to see your bracelet before you go into the venue. All of us are just running through with our arms straight up.
So that they could see the bracelet.
Yeah.
And then, so you start weaseling through, and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to lose you. So I grab the back of your shirt.
And you stopped me. I would have gotten middle barricade.
Okay, no. I did not stop you.
You pulled me. You said, ah!
I wasn't pulling you.
Yes, you did.
No, let me explain from my perspective.
You're just slow.
No, let me explain from my perspective. So when I grabbed you and I was following you, this thing happened at the barrier where like more people than could fit in the width got stuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't pulling you. Like I was going with you, but we literally just got stuck in there.
I didn't know that.
Because so many people were trying to go through at the same time.
I was like, bitch, let go of me. And we had explained that if we got separated, we would meet up. And I was like,
that doesn't mean that I was like still trying to like have that happen, you know?
But once we got past the like thingy, we got like side barricade. Like we were barricade.
Yeah.
But
it was on the side of the stage.
Yeah. And we watched Outlaw Overture,
the music
video. I think it was before it came out.
I think it had come out that day.
Yeah.
But
something like that.
He basically was saying, like, since I know a lot of you have been traveling, you might not have gotten the chance to see this.
Yeah. And we got to see it, and he kind of yapped for a little bit, which is great. I love when artists are, like, authentic and don't just sing. Like, they get to talk and stuff.
Yeah, where it's, like, not all performance and they're just being normal people.
Yeah. And then Mod Sun comes out. And comes,
you love
right in front of me.
Mod Sun.
So fun. Okay, when I was in the hospital, Mod Sun recorded a video for me.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
So, of course I'm going to love him.
No, you should love him. I was just going to say one thing that I noticed happened today that you
What happened?
You know how we always be talking crap about people whose pants are, like, down under their butt?
Yeah. True. Okay, but he's still fine. Okay. But he's also short.
Yeah.
I like tall guys.
But you're short, so that's fine.
No!
Yes.
I'm average height.
Mod Sun came out and talked about treading water.
Yeah, so there's this part of Treading Water where it's like a distorted voice, and he basically says that he got like a voice changer that was like how I will sound if I'm old, and he just freestyled, and then he was laughing about it and brought it up to MGK. I was like, this sounds so funny, and he was like, that sounds so sick, we're adding this to the song.
Yep.
What a life to live when you're dying for someone to give you their love, to give you their love.
Okay, so I'm
which is crazy because the way that MGK had edited it made it sound almost like it was a female voice.
Yes.
So when I found out it was Mod Sun, I was shocked.
But yeah, I love it when Mod Sun has little parts in songs.
And then they did an acoustic show.
Yes.
Which, when you can see, like, oh my God, for like that was rare.
Yeah.
That's not just like an everyday concert. Like, that was rare.
I don't remember how much I had listened to the album beforehand, but I do remember I was geeking out because my man is in front of me.
When he did Roll the Windows Up.
I cried real fucking tears. I actually started crying. I was screaming.
You were screaming.
I had an out of body experience.
My favorite moment of that performance was when he did Sun to Me, the cover.
Mm-hmm. I never really listened to that one, never got into that one.
I love it so much, like his voice. The quality of his vocals these days is so good.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the first songs where he really
Because
came
he's
out
rich.
with these like amazing vocals. Because he's rich?
Yeah.
You can't just pay for good vocals. You have to.
You can pay for good machinery.
No, those are his vocals. He's singing it live, goof.
Oh. I'm so fucking.
I think it's
so-
more just he's probably taking care of his health.
Yes. So then, all of his friends came out and kind of did a cute little like.
They did a recreation of them creating songs.
Yeah. So they just made a beat. They just made some lyrics. Blah blah blah.
But also he did a portion of, so on YouTube he released a freestyle to Bye 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 by NSYNC, and he did that live on stage, which was epic. Loved that.
And
I love that he loves NSYNC.
yeah, I don't know if it was during or after that, but like I started getting really dizzy because again we hadn't eaten in 12 hours. And I literally, she literally was like, "Do you want to stay?" And I was like, I hadn't really thought about it. And I was like, "Yeah, I want to stay." 5 seconds later, my vision starts to go blurry. And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah,
Because they
no."
had the Emo Night Brooklyn DJs. After they finished like performing, they were like, the Emo Night Brooklyn DJs are gonna come up, and I was like, would you want to stay and vibe, you know, with the music and stuff? Because also they were on stage vibing, so I was like, you know, we can chill and hang out. But yeah, then you were like, no, let's go, and you like only just made it out of the crowd before you had to sit down.
Yeah, I literally had to sit down on the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting right next to someone's puke.
Ew, I didn't even notice that,
Yeah, no, someone.
bro.
And then we looked at the merch, and it wasn't that nice.
I mean, it was fine. It wasn't anything special for the specific event.
Yeah, it was just like his normal merch.
The regular merch that you could order on the internet.
So then we went home. Not home.
To the hotel.
We went to the hotel.
Which, the fun coincidence that I had booked a hotel named Hotel Indigo before I knew that one of the songs on the album was going to be named Indigo.
Yeah. She literally screamed in the car when we pulled up. I'm like,
And
dude.
I was like, oh my god, it's perfect!
So then we went back. I think we found a McDonald's because we were that hungry.
Was that McDonald's
Yeah.
night?
Yeah, that was McDonald's night. Because the next night was bagel night.
Yes.
We had McDonald's at like 10 p.m.
No, it was probably later by that point.
It was like
I feel
midnight?
Like. It was probably like 11:30 at midnight. Yeah.
Probably midnight. And we downed that and went to bed. And then we woke up on day 2.
Day 2 Saturday.
Stay to Saturday.
Day 2 Saturday.
Yes. We got up and we didn't really have a plan for this day. First, we were just gonna go to the 27 Club and then eyeball it. We wake up late. We don't go to like the movie thing you wanted to do.
No, I think the movie was on the last day.
No, that was on there.
The movie was on the last day. Yep. But I think that...
I'm a liar.
No, we wanted to go to the brunch.
Oh, we wanted to go to the special brunch, but we woke up late. So then we went to the 27 Club just for like, you know, coffee. The line was basically wrapping around the building, and we stood in line for like 3 hours.
No, we didn't. You're missing part of the day. So we got up. We decided not to go to the brunch because we woke up too late and because my friend was like, yeah, it's like crazy busy here. We went to the zoo.
Oh!
So we went to the Cleveland Metro Park
I
Zoo.
thought we were focusing on MGK.
I mean, we are, but we're going to explain our whole trip.
Okay. All right, so we go to the zoo, and this zoo is huge. We only get through like half of it within like...
We were there for like 3-4 hours. It was crazy.
And I never got to see an axolotl. And then we went to the 27 Club, and we were wanting to get like coffee and stuff. And it was like around like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we stood in line for like
Maybe.
2-3
I think
hours.
2 hours is probably about maybe a little less.
And then an employee came out. I was like, yo, if you don't think you'll get in by 6, I think it was.
Yeah.
then you gotta go because we have to clean up for some
They
other
had
DJ.
they had a bar crawl going that night.
Yeah.
So we only did some of the events. Like basically this weekend was packed with different like events going on and places to be.
There's a reason why we didn't go to the bar crawl.
No, I know.
I'm a child.
No, I know, but I'm trying to just explain that
Oh, okay.
even outside of just what we specifically did, they had so many events going on.
So we realized we were not getting in.
Yeah.
So we were like, we need food. It's again been 12 hours.
Yeah. Once again, we have not eaten since the morning.
So we go and find this random bagel shop, and it's like kind of a bar, more of a bar that just so happens to sell bagels.
Bar restaurant
Yeah.
situation.
And we got these nice ass fucking bagels. That shit was good.
It was so good. I'm so glad. It was like one of those happy things that seems like it's going wrong, but then worked out
Yeah.
really good in the end.
So we downed our bagels, and then we went to Aldi.
I think we had gone to Aldi that morning, but I'm not sure.
I don't know when we went to Aldi, but we got wrap stuff.
Yeah, we got stuff for wraps for the hotel. I like to try to get some just like groceries when I travel because it's cheaper
Yeah.
than eating out for every single meal.
And then we were good about eating, and we ate wraps. And then that next morning we ate the rest of our wraps. On to day 3. We eat the rest of our wrap stuff, and then we ruin our lives.
But no, we had the best day of our lives ever. So on the third day is the main event of the weekend. So they have like a block party situation. So it's almost like a field day of some sort, like a little mini fair.
Yeah.
And so they have vendors and food trucks, and then they have like DJs playing all day party. And I think it was scheduled to start at 2.
Mm-hmm. We got there at like 9
Yeah,
and sat in line for hours.
for 5 hours.
And people started cutting, and we got so mad.
Yeah, I got a little
Heated.
tense.
It got heated.
Yeah. And also we brought water with us, but we ran out quick.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I had to like walk like 4 blocks to get something to drink.
Yeah.
It was rough.
I just sat on her phone.
Yeah.
And then the gates opened, and we got, so again with the weaseling, I got front barricade. It's like one of the stages that has like a platform other than the stage that like sticks out into the crowd kind of. I got like side barricade on that. While my mom kind of got pushed into the corner. She was like, come here in this like corner. And I was
No,
like,
when I said come here to you, you were still over on
I
the
know,
side.
that's I'm explaining.
Okay.
She was like, come here in the corner. And I literally said no. And I literally walked up behind these 2 people, and I was like, there's this enough space for me to like slip in. And I was literally just waiting for them to breathe right for me to weasel in there. And I squeezed in, and I was like, you mind if I stand here? And the girl next to me was so sweet. I swear I met her before. She's so kind. And she was like, yeah, of course. Oh, my God. And then I sat on the floor and almost blacked out because it had been a day.
It had already been a day, and we still hadn't even like gotten to the main event.
So after a couple hours, there were like DJs doing a lot.
Yeah, some of the DJs were really good.
Yeah, it got us hype, bro.
Yeah.
And then after the DJs, or in between all the DJs, Shaquille O'Neal was there.
Shaquille O'Neal was there. They did the basketball shootout.
A whole bunch of like celebrities came to just do a basketball tournament thing. And I don't even remember the scores, and I don't think I even cared.
I honestly didn't either.
Yeah.
I knew that Shaq was there. I knew that they were doing the thing, but I really honestly couldn't tell you who was like making baskets or anything.
Ben 10 was there. That TikToker Ben 10 was there. Out of all of the TikTokers.
I don't even know who that is.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
If I'm thinking about the right Ben, I might not.
Mhm.
Anyway, so after that, another DJ came. And And then my man came.
And then MGK came out on stage and was right in front of us.
So during the concert, okay, my favorite album is Genre Sad Boy. And he did one song from Genre Sad Boy, and it's the one song that I am obsessed with, Beauty. He sings half of it just staring at me.
Look right in your face.
21 days clean, I won't break out of it. 22 days later, I'm a fucking addict. That's the real one, so I went and got it tatted. Can't sleep, can't eat. Cultivated in the 7 layers, cause my family's current the 7 generations. In the numerology, I'm here to break it, but the voice inside of me won't entertain it. There's a part of me that's not embracing any medicine, so I'm trying to erase the medicine. Doing damage to my brain, cause the pain is the present. I'm trying to be vacant. Up and down, so keeping me as it goes. I'm not enough. I just wasn't there enough. I'll be honest, camera guy. It's always my fucking fault.
And now I'm on his official banner.
Yeah, in the like header of his Facebook and whatnot. It's a picture of him on stage in the crowd, and you can see Ash in the picture. It's crazy cool.
Yeah, and this little girl drew a photo of his new album cover, and he literally wore it.
I
Like,
saw
he tucked
that.
it into his pants so that it was, like, showing. And it was so fucking cool. And I was like, why couldn't you have done that with my picture? Because I drew him a picture of him on Mainstream Sellout. And it was actually kind of the best drawing I've drawn in a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll have more opportunities to try to get something to him.
Yeah. So after that...
Wait.
Okay.
So we have to talk about the fact that we almost broke the floor.
Oh, yeah, okay. So if you are an MGK fan, you know the song Wild,
Wild Boy.
He starts Wild Boy. Everyone is jumping and screaming. And this stage is a temporary stage, like one of the ones that you can take up and put down.
Also, where we were at was on top of a parking garage.
Yes. So everyone is jumping, even he's jumping, everyone's jumping and wilding out because it is Wild Boy. You can't listen to Wild Boy and be chill. You gotta wild out to Wild Boy.
And you can feel the floor.
Literally shaking. It's
like a trampoline.
I'm literally getting launched up a couple of feet in the air.
For real though.
And the manager or someone has to go into MGK's earpiece and says, "Stop this song. You're gonna break the floor." And he's like, "Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. I know you love the song, but I have to stop or I'm gonna break the floor." And he's like, he looks over and it's just a grass field on top of us or under us.
Yeah, it's a grass field, but it's on top of a parking garage. So he's looking at it like,
how do you break grass? Which is literally hilarious.
Yeah.
And that was so memorable.
So, oh my god.
MGK, you need to stop. You're gonna break the floor.
You're gonna break the floor.
You're so big.
My favorite moment though was when he came out with "Till I Die."
Yes.
And him and Slim came up in front of us.
I love it when he did a Mod Sun song. When he did, I don't want the world to
You mean the
see.
Goo Goo Dolls song?
I think so. He did Iris.
By
A
the
little cover.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Gaga.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Gaga.
Yeah, that.
And I don't want the world to see me. Anyway, so after that, I was dying. All the adrenaline had gone bye-bye.
We broke our bodies.
I literally think I sprained my ankle.
Mhm.
And because of how bad I was jumping.
Yeah.
And Mom's back was being a hoe.
And it's truly like while he was out there performing, we were so hyped. We had so much adrenaline. I felt fine.
Yeah, it was like I felt like I was on some sort of drug.
And so at the end of the show, he's got fireworks going and stuff. Or, well, the city put them on, I guess. And so we're like, oh, the fireworks. And then everything, like he leaves the stage and everything starts to kind of chill. And I'm like, oh, no.
I'm gonna fucking die.
I don't feel good.
So then we walked to the car, which was like 4 blocks.
It was more than that.
It was
Or
like 9 blocks.
It probably wasn't that bad, but it felt like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it was a couple of blocks, and
Sorry, I just remembered what happened.
we're gonna get to that, sweetie. So the walk was a couple of blocks, and we got to the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
I literally have tears in my eyes because
do
it
you
was
want me to
the
explain
worst thing that ever happened to me.
Do you want me to explain it, or will I let you?
Okay, I got this.
Take a drink of water.
Yeah. So we get back to the parking garage. We get in the car. There's somebody trying to leave the parking garage, so we're waiting behind them.
And they won't go, and we're just like, bitch, come on.
We're starting to get angry. We're thinking that maybe they like don't have the money or something like that, and so we're.
And I'm just like, girl, calm down. You've been poor before.
Well, it's not even that. It was just that I wanted to go. Yeah. And so finally they move out the way. Like they don't get out, but they move out of the way so that we can go. Well, I scan my parking thing and nothing happens.
And I'm just like, Mom, what's happening?
And I'm like, I think the same thing that's happening to those other people is happening to us.
So we pull out of the way and we talk to the other people. We're like, yo. And he's like, yo. And he's talking to this weird, like, automated machine.
There's like a call box where you can like call support. And so I go over there. He's talking to support on this call box. And they're saying they can't help us. And that we have to call from the other machine. But when we try to call from the other machine, nothing happens because it's broken.
Mm-hmm.
So I go back and I yell at this lady on the intercom. And I'm like, you need to get us out of here. We are trapped in your lot. I don't care who you need to call, what you gotta do, but get us out of here.
Yeah, and it's not like a place where you can just leave. There were barricades and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, if you were to try to leave, your car would be totaled.
It'd be messed up.
And this whole time, I'm like, call the police. What did I say? This was,
Kidnapping?
yeah.
Like
In a way, it was kidnapping, and
we couldn't leave.
we physically could not
And I had
leave.
paid for the parking already. Like it was prepaid.
So we call 911,
yeah.
and they're like, oh, okay.
After trying for like almost an hour.
Yeah. And then we hang up on 911, and they're like, okay, we'll get someone out. Only after we call 911 does a worker come out and fix it and just open the thing manually. And I'm like, why couldn't you have done that an hour ago, you dumb bitches?
For real. It took so long. Because like the show ended, we got to the car. It was probably like 9:30
Yeah.
or
9
so.
Yeah.
And so then we got out of there like 10:30, and I had a 5-hour drive.
Yes. And then we were on the road. And then we realized we hadn't eaten in 15 and a half hours. We went to a random Arby's in the middle of nowhere.
Because it was the only thing that was open.
And we got Arby's. And I fell asleep in the back seat.
Yeah. And then, so it was a 5-hour drive, but it was the middle of the night. And because we got pushed back on schedule, I was even more tired than I would have normally been. So I ended up having to stop like 3 times to take naps. I don't think we got home till 6 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't even realize because I was sleeping. I remember waking up once to finish my
Your docker?
I remember waking up once to finish my Dr. Pepper, but that's not, that's literally it. And then I woke up home. And then we didn't even unload the car. I just went to my room and
We
fell
walked
asleep.
out the car into the house and crashed.
Yeah, and I proceeded to sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah. We had been through it.
And that was MGK Day.
That was MGK Day weekend. What was your favorite part of the whole thing?
Probably being pissing distance from MGK. I can't say that. Honestly, I feel like my favorite part would be just like the sense of community, honestly, because like, yeah, I got to see my favorite peoples, but like the fact that I could go and just be a nerd about MGK with a whole bunch of other nerds about
Yeah.
MGK felt so great.
No, I agree. I think that was one of the highlights of this, just being with everyone who loves the same thing that you do and celebrating, also because it was an album release weekend with Lost Americana, getting to celebrate that with a whole bunch of other fans. Like, that's such a special thing.
Yeah, like I don't think you can have that much fun at any other MGK day.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your favorite?
So my favorite was probably Almost Breaking the Floor. I like a little chaos with my concerts.
Yes, I love I love the liability.
Yes, that's my vibe. So that was probably my favorite moment. And then if there's one thing that you wish was different, what would that be?
That I have like 4.
Oh,
I'll just say one. I wish that like we could have gone to the 27 Club because all 3 days it was packed.
yeah. That's actually mine too. I really hope that, I know a couple people online were talking about next year, hopefully they do like a reserve a slot
Mm-hmm.
thing so that you can just like reserve a slot.
And it's not like a million people trying to do something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
Because it felt weird to like be in Cleveland, be celebrating MGK, and not go to the 27 Club.
Yeah, it's like that's a staple.
Yeah, but there was just, it was so busy. We would have like, we couldn't really. All right, well, that's I think everything.
That is.
I think we covered it all.
We're done.
We're
Was
done.
fast.
We did great. Thank you so
What?
much for watching.
Thank you.
We're going to be on a new schedule with this podcast. Every 2 weeks, it will come out Monday, 7 p.m. Please subscribe. Give this button.
Please subscribe. Give the like button a big old punch in the face. Like, let your anger out on it.
And down below will be links to our Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So go ahead and follow us there too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.